If you are looking for a millionaire cake recipe that has 3 desserts in one cake, this is for you. Just imagine how good this really is. I'll see you in the kitchen. All right, y'all, we're gonna cut it. And Cherry and Bean are gonna be the first ones to get to taste it. I'm telling y'all, the mousse layer of this is the part that tastes like the actual icing. It's the only part that's got the chocolate, the white chocolate in it.
You remember me?
It is so good.
At your wedding.
What are you talking
Remember me? Remember the space?
Here, Rose. We are not talking
This is the best cake you will ever eat.
this anymore, okay? Hey, Rose. Yeah.
The combination of the cheesecake with the mousse, with regular cake, everything is from scratch. Nothing canned, boxed, nothing. 100% from scratch.
The oven's aglow, the table's set wide. Family and friends, come on inside. With each loving dish, we create our own tales. In every sweet moment, happiness prevails. Gather round, let the good times roll. Home cooking magic, it feeds the soul. From pies to stews, every bite's a delight. At Misty's pleasures, everything feels right.
I'm gonna follow my face, not yours. Because it's set up for my face. But these are really nice. You should get one.
No.
But anyway, alright, so for the cheesecake layer, the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to preheat the oven to 300. Do you know how to do that, Spongy?
Oh god, it's gonna make it hot in here.
So you preheat the oven to 300. That's not a real hot temperature. We're doing the cheesecake first. And then I want to get, stand right there a minute because it's gonna, watch. I want you to see how it'll follow me. I gotta get, I meant over there. I gotta get this, don't step there again. It'll follow you. So I gotta get this cheesecake pan. We want a 9-inch cheesecake pan. So you're gonna kind of like,
Like that, like how that is right there, like that.
yeah.
Oh, it's not enough right here, so I guess
Well, you'll have to get another piece. Make sure you're getting it as flat as you possibly, don't whip it. That you get it as flat as you possibly can. Alright, now, after you've done that, we just set that aside. Because we're going to use the aluminum foil to lift the cheesecake out of there. Alright, in a large mixer bowl, we're going to mix the cream cheese, sugar, and flour until well combined. Alright, get over here, Spongy.
It's gonna follow me again. Watch it.
That was a blooper moment!
I need a fan. I need should have got the
Is that
fan in the
mine?
bag. Yeah, that's yours.
Alright, now what you're going to do, Spongy, is you are going to take, in that mixing bowl, you're going to take 24 ounces of cream cheese, which is all right here. Alright? You want to open them up. Why is it looking at you and not me?
You gotta make it focus on you first.
Alright, we're going to open these up. I'm not in there, only the back of your head is.
Hey y'all.
Alright, Spongy was saying she couldn't open the cream cheese, so I shall do it for her. Y'all, I haven't been staying on my plan because we had the 4th of July. Now we're doing their birthday. So I'm like, after tomorrow, I'm going to go back on it really hard. I'm going to go. All right, so we need 24 ounces of cream cheese in here. All right, so we're going to do 1 cup of sugar. Y'all, I promise, I am going back hardcore on I cut my hair. She doesn't like it when I cut it this short. But I'm going back hardcore on this plan. Okay, so you want to do this over the sink?
Or another. You say I take too long. Look at that, I'm already done.
Oh, really? Is that really 1 cup?
Yeah, that's 1 cup.
All right, so 1 cup of sugar. And we
more?
no. Okay. And then we want to do 3 tablespoons of flour. So get the flour up there. We'll need that again for other parts.
Okay.
Get the flour up there, Spongy.
If I can reach it.
Yeah.
I love it when people, the chefs do that, you know? This is so elegant. Imagine if I did a big scoop like that.
I gotta lower our camera up there a little bit lower.
3, there you go.
So we started the cheesecake portion of it. So what we want to do now, you need to get over here, Spongy. Spongy!
See my overalls? Yeah, I'm wearing my overalls right here.
Spongy is going to add 1 cup
I don't know why my camera's so blurry.
of sour cream. Spongy's going to add 1 cup of sour cream, Spongy. 2. This is the part where Okies loves this, when we do this banter. Okay, now what we're going to do is you want to add 1 tablespoon of cake batter extract and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So here's the teaspoon.
Has Oki said anything else?
He's talking right there. 1 teaspoon of vanilla and then 1 tablespoon of cake batter.
Oh, that's cake batter.
Or 3 Okies, or 3. Well, we're having shots, so it's all good. It's all good, my friend.
Wait, 1 of these? Just 1?
1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. Okay, now put the vanilla extract to the side. Put it back in its box, Spongy. You gotta learn when you're cooking, baking, doing stuff, you clean as you go. You don't just... Why are you sitting right there?
I don't know what to do with it.
And then 2 tablespoons... Wait, let me make sure.
A cake batter.
1 tablespoon of cake batter extract.
I think it's cake butter. Does it say?
All right. So this millionaire birthday cake. Oh, I gotta pause.
These are
All
my
right.
overalls.
So we're
I
gonna
got.
lock it,
See?
and we're gonna turn it on low.
They got the pockets in the front. And they got a big old pocket in the front of it. It's blurry, right?
Spongy is gonna want to lick this.
Does that help? Oh, that looks a little better, I guess. Yeah. Probably because my hand was hot and I touched it.
And you never want your KitchenAid going at a high speed for a cheesecake, because if you do, that's what causes the cracks. So you want to try to keep as much air out as possible. Do you hear that, Spongy?
Yeah.
Add your next egg.
Oh, they're so cool.
Because they were in the refrigerator. Now, we're going to lock it. I'm going to put it back at 2.
We'll cook it, Mama. They show like the thing speeding up.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my, oh my God. Oh, that's so good.
I gotta rinse it with this. I hope Oki didn't hear that. He probably did.
All right, you want to add your third egg, please?
Somebody heard that.
Third egg.
Okay.
So y'all, we're starting the cake later. I need to start wearing like tank tops. I need new bras though. I really do. I need to get some new bras. Our cake layer is also from scratch. So we're going to use a 9-inch cake pan. We want to put parchment paper in the bottom.
We love you too, Teresa B.
I didn't know little Teresa B was still there.
No, she loved. God, look how big this lemon is. It's freaking huge.
All right, so I need to get a 9-inch cake pan. Hold on. All right, now we are going to be doing the cake layer like I've been saying. I've had the Kerrygold butter out at room temperature. We're going to need 6 tablespoons. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 tablespoons. So we're going to need 2 more. And you, again, you want that at room temperature. So the butter. And then we want 3/4 cup of sugar. So I'm going to dry this out. And we're going to do 3/4 cup of sugar. Meaning almost a cup? Almost a cup. So that's 3/4 cup. So we want 1.5 tablespoons of avocado oil. So 1.5 tablespoons. This will be the tablespoon. And then we're going to do half of another. That seems like a little bit too much. We want to add the 1/2 teaspoon. Is it a teaspoon? 1.5 teaspoon. Yeah. Excuse me. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to beat this until it's light and fluffy, which is going to take about 3 minutes. All right, y'all, my KitchenAid is being retarded right now. My favorite tool that I've ever had in my life. So we got to mix in the egg yolk, and we're going to do it one at a time. And I'm just going to hand do it because I already creamed the butter and the sugar. Alright, so right here, my daughter's feeling really sad for me. She's going to make me cry. Because my most important kitchen thing is messed up. Anyway. Okay, so we're going to do 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Right in here. And then we need to do 1/4 cup. Rinse that out. Who said to do that, Booger? And then we're going to do 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup. Rinse that out. I mean, I need the towel to dry it out.
Oh, I don't have a towel already. The towel's right
It's
there.
hanging right there.
Oh, you need a drying towel.
All right, y'all. So that's 1 1/4 cup of flour right in there. We're gonna do 1 and then 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. And we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I always use the Picamolina salt. I don't have any iodized salt at all. We're going to add a tiny amount of the dry ingredients to our wet right here. And we will be having to scrape down the sides. But we're only going to add a smidgen of the milk right now. Alright, and then we're going to have to scrape down the sides of our bowl. More of the milk. Now we're going to want to take our egg whites and pour in here. And we are going to beat these until stiff peaks form. And we want to do that on a high. Take half of the egg white mixture and we want to fold this in to our cake batter. Just folding it, not like stirring it or anything like that, just folding it in. Now we're going to add some sprinkles into the remaining part of our egg white. And we're going to kind of just fold that together. And then we're going to add that into our cake batter. All right, now we want to spray our circular piece of parchment paper and the sides of our pan. And we're going to put our cake batter in. Y'all, this cake batter tastes divine. Just ask Spongy and she will tell you. Right, Spongy? Alright, now this is going to go in the oven at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. Or until a toothpick in the center comes out clean. Okay, y'all. We're going to make the gelato or not the gelato, but the mousse of the cake now. So the first step in this, it doesn't say the water needs to be hot, but this is our funfetti mousse part. And in a small bowl, we want to sprinkle the gelatin over the water and let stand for about 5 minutes. So for the water, we need 1 1/4 teaspoon of powdered gelatin, and we need 1 1/2 tablespoon of water. So we have our tablespoon, that's our teaspoon. Okay, so we want 1 1/2 tablespoon of water. So that's the 1 tablespoon. And then this is the half. And then we want 1 1/4 teaspoon of the powdered gelatin. Now, this is unflavored gelatin. This is what we're going to use. And we're just going to sprinkle it on top of the water. And we have 4 packs. And we're not going to even use one. Alright, so we're going to do the first teaspoon. So that's our teaspoon. And we can just sprinkle it on the water. And then we want to do the 1/4. Now we're going to let that sit 5 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Good morning, Misty. 5 minutes, starting now.
Now, as you can see, the gelatin, the consistency has jellified. It is now gelatin. And we'll be using that. Now, in this bowl, you want 9 ounces of white chocolate chips. Well, this is 12 ounces. So we're not going to use this whole bag. And you can use any brand of chocolate chips you prefer. My husband got me these. I prefer Ghirardelli, but Nestle Toll House is really good too. So that's 9 ounces of white chocolate chips. Now, in this bowl, we want to put 3/4 cup of heavy cream. All right, so 3/4 cup of heavy cream is going in here. If I can open it. Y'all, I have no strength in my hand. Alright, so that's going to be 3/4 cup. And we want to put that in the microwave and bring it to a soft boil. Alright, this is at a soft boil now. What we want to do now is our gelatin that we made. This will bubble up when we add our gelatin. We're going to put the gelatin in. And you want that to dissolve into the heavy cream. You see it bubble up, honestly. Alright, now we're going to pour our cream with our gelatin added over our white chocolate chips. Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
And then you just let that sit for 1 minute at first. Alexa, turn off timer.
There are no timers set.
Alright, so now we're going to stir this. Alexa, turn off timer. Now we're going to stir this until it's nice and smooth. And if you need to put it back in the microwave to heat it just for 30 seconds, you can do that. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 1/2 cup of the heavy whipping cream to our KitchenAid. And then we'll be adding the extracts that we need as well. So that's 1 cup. And then you want 1/2 cup. Now we want 2 1/2 teaspoons of cake batter extract. And 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we'll do our cake batter first. So this is going to be 2 1/2 teaspoons. And then we want 1/2 teaspoon of the vanilla. All right, we're going to whisk this until we make a whipped cream.
The Oreos of this year.
And that's our whipped cream. Now what we want to do is we want to fold about 1/3 of this into our milk chocolate chips that have been melted with the gelatin. So we're going to just fold that right on in here. All right, next we want to take the rest of our Cool Whip and add our sprinkles. And I'm going to use these. So we just want to add those sprinkles. And we're going to fold the rest of this into our chocolate. And you just keep folding that until it is all combined into a nice fluff. And there's your mousse. That's your mousse.
Here you go.
Okay, next we have to take plastic wrap, and we're going to use 2 pieces of plastic wrap. This is where it starts getting a little bit difficult. So I'm just going to cut a piece. And the plastic wrap is what we're going to use to lift the cake and the mousse sections out together. Alright, so I'm going to put this piece like so. Y'all, right now we're going to take our cake layer that we made the night before. It's nice and cool. We're going to sit it in the very bottom and flatten it out some. Now you can use foil or you can use parchment paper, whatever you want to use. But you want to make a cake collar . Going around here. And we're going to use the edges of the pan and the cake itself to make this collar. Alright, now we're going to get our mousse layer and we're going to just start putting it in here on our cake. Alright, now we're going to make the icing that goes on the cake. It is a whipped homemade icing. Everything about this cake is all from scratch. Totally homemade. 100%, y'all. Alright, this is our first cup of heavy whipping cream. And this is our second cup. This millionaire cake is not for the faint of heart. It is 850 calories for one slice. It is a very time-intense cake to make, but it is very much worth it. So this is the half a cup. And this took this whole carton, which was 1 quart of heavy cream, because it went into different areas of the cakes. So this is a Funfetti cheesecake bottom layer, Funfetti cake top middle layer, and Funfetti mousse top layer. Alright, now we want 1 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Alright, this is our cup. And now we want 1/4 cup. One-fourth cup. Alright, now we want 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Where's my 1/2 teaspoon? That's the 1 teaspoon. There it is. So 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 teaspoon of cake batter extract. Now we are going to blend this until stiff peaks form. You want to take a spoon and scrape the bottom and sides to make sure everything is getting blended. Now, as you can see, it's starting to get stiff, so we're going to only heat it for just a little bit longer. All right, y'all, it's that time to put the $1 million birthday cake together. I hope y'all are excited. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to lift up our cheesecake that is in this foil, and we are going to peel the foil away. And then we want to carefully take the cheesecake. Remember, it has no crust bottom. And be very careful. Hold on. We want to try to take, let me get a spatula. Next step is our homemade icing. So we're going to take some of our homemade icing and we are going to spread this on top of our cheesecake layer.
out there on the road. It's a wonder that we've come this far at all. When the heather's blooming on the mountainside, and the north wind blows across the great divide.
There it is, y'all, and it's so cute. And it's so pretty.
Wow.
I wasn't recording, y'all. Y'all missed happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Yay! Now we're going to take your picture if you want to.
I already did. I took a picture while the candle was lit.
All right, y'all. We're going to cut it.
Very trendy.
And
Negative way.
Terry and Bean are going to be the first ones to get to taste it.
No, wait.
What do you mean trendy?
Oh, well, we just said it was,
So let's see here. Shalea, I am filming. Shalea, I am filming.
very authentic.
Authentic. Wow.
I need you to move. I got to get something. You.
Disrespectful way. No, look, hey, no, my father was the son of an immigrant, too. It's true. New York City.
Oh my God, would y'all stop doing that? It's called Millionaire Cake for a reason. There it is. All 3 layers. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Look at how pretty. Look at how pretty the inside is. Terry, come see this. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I did such a wonderful job for y'all's birthday. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that's real nice. Oh.
All right, get a fork for Bean. That's his piece.
Jesus.
And now I gotta cut yours.
Good job.
Have fun with diabetes. Let's see.
Well, Ben, you're gonna take what you can't eat home.
Good Lord.
Here we go with Terry's.
Don't give me as big a piece.
Big 32 needs a big piece.
He said he'll eat half of it and you can save it for him another day.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Is it worth $1 million? Is it the best thing you've ever eaten?
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Like a train, you'll hear me coming from 100 miles away. I don't ever remember running as fast as when I'm after you to stay. When I tell you that I promise, that's exactly what I mean. It's you, yeah, it's always been you.